The 2007 adaptation of Richard Matheson's novella, I Am Legend, captivated audiences with its harrowing depiction of a post-apocalyptic New York City. Now, nearly 2 decades later, anticipation is building for its sequel. Today, ScreenRant are updating you with everything we know so far about I Am Legend 2. Back in March 2022, after years of speculation, Warner Brothers finally officially confirmed that the sequel to I Am Legend was in active development. Though due to SAG-AFTRA and WGA strikes of 2023, work on the script was delayed. Akiva Goldsman, who co-wrote the 2007 film's screenplay, returns as the primary screenwriter. His involvement is crucial to ensure accurate continuity for telling the story and maintaining the original's tone while pushing the narrative into new territory. Goldsman has hinted that newer approaches to the undead horror genre, such as The Last of Us, has inspired I Am Legend 2. In addition to this, Goldman has stated that the sequel will also lean back into elements of the original novel from 1954. Very little is known about the cast. However, we do know that Will Smith is set to reprise his role as Dr. Robert Neville, despite his character's supposed death in the theatrical release of the original movie. Joining him as both an actor and producer on set is Michael B. Jordan, a powerhouse performer who is expected to bring a fresh dynamic to the story. The collaboration between these two acclaimed actors has got fans buzzing with anticipation. The biggest challenge for I Am Legend 2 is explaining Dr. Neville's existence 2 decades later. In the theatrical cut of I Am Legend, Neville sacrifices himself to save Anna and Ethan, blowing himself up along with a horde of Darkseekers. However, anyone who watched the DVD release will have had access to the alternate ending, which was included in the DVD extras. This ending shows Neville realizing that the Darkseekers are not mindless monsters, but intelligent beings capable of social bonds, something that is a much closer tie to Richard Matheson's book. In the alternate version, Will Smith's Neville survives, which Goldman has confirmed will be the canon ending that leads audiences into the sequel. By choosing this path, I Am Legend 2 opens up more story possibilities. Instead of simply portraying the Darkseekers as mindless antagonists, the film has the potential to explore their evolving intelligence and how they coexist or conflict with humans in a world where Darkseekers are now top of the species chain. With Smith reprising his role, it makes sense that the sequel follows a linear timeline from the original. Goldsman has confirmed that the sequel will take place decades after Neville escapes Manhattan, and that the shift from fight to survival blends in with a world where nature has reclaimed cities. Again, having taken inspiration from the hit video game and TV series The Last of Us, this shift suggests that the sequel will explore themes of adaptation, coexistence, and the long-term consequences of a virus that devastated the world of human beings. Will Smith himself has already discussed some details about the film, noting that the sequel will expand on Neville's character as well as reflecting that growth back to society as a whole, to grow and learn and expand as we're learning and growing and expanding in our lives, Smith said in an interview. Michael B. Jordan's passion for the story and ensuring the script is just right blends perfectly with both Goldman and Smith's perfectionism for the script. Jordan's role in the movie also remains shrouded in mystery. Will he play another survivor, a scientist seeking to cure the virus, or perhaps a leader among the Darkseekers? The possibilities are vast, and fans are eager to see how his character fits into the New World Order. One aspect of I Am Legend 2 that is a cause for great excitement amongst fans is how the sequel will show how time has evolved the Darkseekers as a species. In the first film, they were largely portrayed as rabid, light-sensitive creatures, driven by instinct rather than intelligence. However, the alternate ending provided a small insight into their potential ability to form emotional connections and operate with a sense of hierarchy. Goldsman has said that the sequel will explore these creatures further, raising questions about whether humans are truly the dominant species anymore. This direction aligns with Richard Matheson's story, which ultimately redefines Neville as the villain in the eyes of the Darkseekers. As of right now, I Am Legend 2 is still very much at the pre-production stage, though it is possible that director Francis Lawrence is returning for the sequel. However, there have also been reports that Creed 2 director Stephen Caple Jr. is being eyed as director. In May 2024, Will Smith provided an update revealing that discussions with Michael B. Jordan have been ongoing.
And this one lives up to my standards.
It was also reported that the second draft of the script was in progress. While no official filming date has been set, Warner Brothers is expected to begin production in late 2025, with a possible release in 2026, which would be fitting for the story's story's timeline being decades after the initial plot. The decision to delay filming may be due to several factors, including scheduling conflicts with Smith and Jordan's other projects, as well as the time needed to develop the film's world building. Given the CGI-heavy nature of movies back in the early 2000s, which I Am Legend was also a victim of, there may be some choice to pull back from that element. With movies now combining practical and digital effects more, the production team likely wants to ensure that the visuals live up to expectations without becoming dated and clunky down the line. Avika Goldman is keen for I Am Legend 2 to explore a world where humans are having to adapt to survive. Speculation and fan theories point to a plot where humans have split into different factions, some seeking to coexist with the Darkseekers, and others waging war against them. If Goldman is pushing the narrative back towards the book, Neville may now be seen as a mythical figure amongst the Darkseekers, and even throughout the last pockets of humanity, either revered as a savior or feared as a relic of society's past mistakes. Given the time jump, we could also see how the virus has mutated over the decades. Could some Darkseekers have developed immunity to sunlight? Could there be new strains of the virus affecting both humans and Darkseekers? These possibilities open up an exciting new chapter in the I Am Legend universe. In January of this year, an AI-generated trailer for I Am Legend 2 surfaced online, sparking massive debate among fans. The trailer was created by KH Studio and seamlessly blended footage from the original film with clips of Michael B. Jordan from other projects. The deepfake was so convincing that it led many to believe it was an official teaser. After all, Goldman had briefly discussed the progress of I Am Legend 2 at SDCC in 2024, so fans were hopeful for more updates. The trailer was quickly debunked as a fan concept creation, though many still feel it could be accurate to the eventual storyline. Though it was a deep fake, it did help keep the love for I Am Legend alive. In a similar way to the leaked test footage for the first Deadpool movie, the concept trailer generated significant excitement for Legend fans, proving that audiences are more than ready for the sequel. Hopefully, production can speed up to utilize this eagerness, and also piggyback onto the current trend of virus, infection, undead shows, and movies that have come back to the forefront. Things such as 28 years later, The Walking Dead spin-offs, and the second season of The Last of Us will only make fans call for more as soon as possible. The trailer also reignited discussions about the ethics of AI in Hollywood, with some questioning whether AI-generated footage could be used in official marketing campaigns in the future, but that's a discussion for a different day. I Am Legend 2 promises to build upon the legacy of its predecessor, with a compelling cast and a narrative that delves deeper into the themes of humanity, survival, and the consequences of a world-altering virus. By following the alternate ending and introducing a decades-later setting, the sequel has the potential to be both thought-provoking and action-packed. As we await more concrete details, the collaboration between Will Smith and Michael B. Jordan, guided by Akiva Goldsman's storytelling, offers a tantalizing glimpse into what lies ahead. What are your thoughts on the upcoming sequel? Do you have theories about the plot or the fate of Dr. Neville? Share your insights and join the conversation in the comments below. Thanks for watching ScreenRant. Stay tuned for all future news and updates about I Am Legend 2.